Shawty got a fat ass and the thighs match. Ride around with me, getting her off contact. Her mama rich, her daddy from the projects. But she a little bougie, miss with ratchet. She gon' fuck you good and help you make some progress. Then she swallow all the babies and she digest. She way too bad to be a side bitch. You a goofy, then she probably won't reply back. Leave your ass on scene, ass so fat up in them jeans. Head game mean, Val just seal that pussy clean. She a real queen, need you one up on your team. Hop on top and get the bouncing like a trampoline. Pussy get the bustin' like a 100-round magazine. Pussy aquafina squirt and mess the covers up. She stay in the gym so she don't need no tummy tuck. Her booty natural, the doctor didn't lift it up, I swear. Shawty got a fat ass and the thighs match. Ride around with me, getting her off contact. Her mama rich, her daddy from the projects. But she a little bougie, miss with ratchet.
She a bad bitch, let her wish me to that clap. She got a temper, don't respect her mic, she a snap. She shining hard, got them diamonds round her ankles. She a little gangsta bitch in the trap with the gang bangers. Let her tote my Glock, for the shit leave stanky. Left my dope at the house with her, had that bitch served. I stay on the lean, gas served, and I stay on these pills. That she like getting geek, let her pop to have a pill.
Shawty got a fat ass and the thighs match. Ride around with me, getting her off contact. Her mama rich, her daddy from the projects. But she a little bougie, miss with ratchet. Shawty got a fat ass and the thighs match. Ride around with me, getting her off contact. Her mama rich, her daddy from the projects. But she a little bougie, miss with ratchet. Leave your ass on scene, ass so fat up in them jeans. Head game mean, Val just seal that pussy clean.
Reminiscing, yeah. As long as you got it, then you time. Heart is beating, know your hair skipping, yeah. Jealous that you think that he's the one. When it comes to my life, I'm big, baby, baby. But let me roll down, let me catch you slipping, baby. We are, yeah.
Love's a feeling I think I do the most. I feel it back, feel like I'm floating. I'm a break and you let me in. I'm so tired of this life of sin. Focused on another win, ain't worried about what could have been. We act so alike, I think she is my twin. Once we settle down, she can turn into a savage. When you give your trust away, you're suffering the damage. Gotta get up if you need to apply the bandage. You can stand this, understand this. Are you gonna be alright? Promise you will never wife. Bad little shawty in a drop top. She gon' hop up on this stick and ride it non-stop. Yeah, little baby, we alright. Better take flight, I'ma go clear out of sight. I can pretend we can feel when we kiss, babe.
Yeah, once in my life I'm big pimpin', baby. Don't do me wrong, don't let me get you slippin', baby. You got it, then he dies. eyes.
Everything husky.
Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes oh. You take some time to say goodnight, you close your eyes to dream next thing tomorrow's here again.
It's a brand new day, never hold on to hate. Cause you was placed here to be great. Please take your place. All queens got a seat at my table. Cause without y'all, then the man ain't able. Melanated queen, connected to the universe. And so I gotta thank my mom for my birth. If hate is the curse, then love is the remedy. So I send you love no matter creed or identity. Until infinity, look at you like you kin to me. Even when we disagree, yo, you still kin to me. In other words, I can't bring you no trouble, can't bring you no beef, don't wanna see you deceased. Now if I'm coming at you, I'm coming with a business plan. Cause every day I'm on some, yo, let's get this money, man. Yeah, and that's my real plans. I rest my head at night, I wake up, I got another plan.
Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes oh. You take some time to say goodnight, then close your eyes to dream next thing tomorrow's here again.
It's a lot of high rappers tell me why we don't get money together, but we'll kill each other over whatever. Running down the freeway, we gonna own down. If Black Lives Matter, why we gonna own down? That's why they laugh and they think that we clowns. They hear what we say, but see how we get down. We gotta change that now, right now to be exact. Cause hurting that man's moms is not where it's at now. Old school, new school, need to learn, yo. They put us in groups so they can make more dough. The young versus the old versus the young. Black versus white, you see the pattern, right? No unity, keep them all on some gutter-ish. This way they don't prosper and get rich. Yo, can't you see it's a trick? Just open your third eye and you'll see the full view of it. Now yo, what if the powers that be know that the real power lies within the people? That's us. And what if they using things like crayon colors, black and white, to separate the people? Hey, yo, you gotta wake up. Don't let them fool y'all. Spread love.
Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes oh. You take some time to say goodnight, you close your eyes to dream next thing tomorrow's. Good morning, it's another day, my friend. But soon the sunshine turns to moonlight, life goes oh.
Here we go. We back at it. Y'all know what to do. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can see me. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are back at it. Back in the building, y'all. Hopefully y'all are doing good.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. It's good to see all of y'all in here, man. We should be looking good. Hopefully we're looking all crispy and clean on the screen. Yes, sir. There we go. I'm a little close though. I don't like that. Hold on, let me see if I can fix my setup here. All right, here we go. How are y'all doing, man? Welcome back to another YouTube live stream and another episode of the Music Morning Show. I'm your host, ClassE Beats at ClassEbeats.com. Today we're going to be reviewing some of your music. We are going to possibly do some mixing, mastering, and band lab, but we definitely have a subject we're going to cover today. Hip hop community is on fire right now with Kendrick Lamar and Drake going at it, and I want to see what y'all think today. So make sure you guys click the link in the pinned comment if you want to call in. I want to hear y'all's thoughts and let me know what you think about what's going on in the hip hop community right now. What are your thoughts on who's winning the battle between Drake and Kendrick, or some would say hip hop versus Drake? I don't know. Y'all have to let me know. And then we're also going to look at a couple reactions, from some OGs, some of the bigger names in the music community as well. So I appreciate y'all being here. Let me say what's up to everybody who's in the building, man. We've got 523 beat rockers over on BandLab. We've got Donnie is up in here as well. And then over on YouTube, we got Jakey G, Young Steppa, Casper Clark said, what happening? Good to see you here, Casper Clark. Mix Love is in here. She said, hey, my song. Yeah, we heard We On from Mix Love and Isis earlier today. I think I said what's up to Jakey G, and MT's Hip Hop Blog and More is in the building. Shout out to her. She says K-Dot is winning. Okay. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about MT's Hip Hop Blog and More. And again, if y'all want to call in today and share your thoughts, the link to call in is in the pinned comment over on the ClassE Beats YouTube channel. And you can also find it in the description wherever you're watching. So if y'all want to submit your music, super easy to do. If you're watching on BandLab, you can drop your links right there in the live chat. If you're watching on any other platform, you can submit your music using the link in the description. Now, I'm going to try and get as many songs as I can get to today. But as y'all saw on yesterday's show and the day before, sometimes these topics can go a little bit longer than I expected. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get some reactions from some of the bigger names in the community first. So we're going to review some of the videos that are out there, and I want to hear y'all's take on what they're saying. And then once we get done with that, you guys can call in and give your thoughts. All right. So a couple of announcements before we get into the show. Check it out. Last night we had the Song of the Night live, and it was crazy. Man, if you missed the show last night, y'all need to go back, watch the replay. Make sure you like the video, comment, and let me know what you think about last night, because we had some heavy hitters on the show. We had some new timers who showed up to the show last night and submitted some amazing music. And one artist won the Song of the Night live. Y'all are going to hear about him coming up in the next couple days. So if you don't know who it is, make sure you go check out the replay. But I also want to give a congratulations to Hollywood Co, man. He fought through 3 rounds in the Versus Challenge yesterday and claimed the 6th spot in the season 8 tournament. So shout out to Hollywood Co for making it in there. Absolutely killing the game, man. And he is going to face off against the 11th seed, which will be decided here in a few weeks. All right. So that's pretty much all the announcements I have today. I'm ready to go ahead and get into our topic today. I don't know about y'all. But actually before, let me see. Hold on a second. Here we go. Before we get into that, let me know how y'all are doing. Let me see. Of course, Jakey G said he's going to call in. All right. So we'll get to all the calls once we're due covering these videos. Let me know how y'all are doing, how y'all are feeling in the chat. I want to know, see what everybody's getting into. Let me see. So Jakey G said he's going to call in later. All right. Also, if y'all haven't yet, make sure you like the video on your way in if you could. Shout out to Mix Love. Young Steppa said Mix is going to bring her 5-foot self and beat Jakey G up. She said, oh, Lord. No violence in here. Let me see. Jakey G says it's thirsty. Excuse me. Jakey G says it's Thirsty Thursday and I'm off work. It's Thursday and I'm off work. Thirsty Thursday. Shout out to Jakey G. Congratulations for being off work. Donnie says, yo, okay. Looks like y'all are chilling today. Casper Clark says, doing awesome, about to go see Professor doing his thing tomorrow. That dude puts on a show, on a good show. Are you talking about the And1 Professor? Hey, that's dope, man. That's going to be fun. I didn't know he was still doing shows like that. That's dope, man. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'm sure he's going to come to Atlanta where I'm at. So if he is, oh, okay. He's talking about a rapper. Oh, okay. All right. He's talking about, I thought you were talking about the professor from And1. Jakey G, you can call in once we're done covering these videos. All right. Yeah, shout out to Casper Clark. That sounds like a good time, man. Donnie says, yo, I submitted a link. Okay. Jakey G believes Kendrick is winning this battle. All right, y'all. I've held y'all off long enough. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, again, the hip hop community is on fire right now, y'all. Kendrick Lamar just dropped arguably one of the greatest diss tracks of 2024. And there's been a lot of reaction to what's been going on in the community. There's a lot of back and forth in the community. Everyone's giving their opinions and trying to decide if Kendrick is up right now or if Drake's up right now. So what we're going to do is we recently reviewed all the lyrics. Now I want to point out some of the thoughts from some of the bigger names in the community. We got a DJ Akademiks. We got my guy Curtis King. We're going to hear from Gilly, Rick Ross, and a couple of others. So if y'all haven't heard these yet, stay tuned because I think some of these points and opinions are interesting. Also going to get some insight into some of the background behind possibly why some of the OGs feel the way they feel about this ongoing battle. All right. So a couple things I wanted to start with. DJ Akademiks. We all know, well, some of y'all may not know, he's been Team Drake pretty much throughout this whole thing, but he has some interesting takes on what's going on between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. All right. So DJ Akademiks says, I expect Drake to respond expeditiously. He's got 17 days, same as Kendrick, but I think he'll respond in 7 calendar days. Not gonna lie. He's happy that Kendrick showed he's got a pulse. Yeah, and I agree. A lot of people are feeling the same way. They're glad Kendrick finally responded, which also, we'll get to that in a second. But DJ Akademiks, he had a funny reaction to to parts of Kendrick's verse. If y'all haven't seen this, check this out. This is hilarious.
Them superpowers getting neutralized. I could only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. What the fuck? Nigga, I don't got no energy to it, nigga. No bop. Wait, you're moving like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you're not as calculated. I can't even predict your angle.
Now, so this is interesting to me because I just think Kendrick, honestly, is just, if you look at the theme of the entire track, he's just like, hey, we're cool. We're taking it easy right now. So I don't need to bring all that energy that I would if we're actually taking shots. This track was clearly a warning shot to Drake. So I wouldn't expect the energy to be that high, but this is a funny take by Akademiks.
I calculate you're not as calculated. I can't even predict your angle. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted.
Scammer.
Tommy Hilfiger stood out.
DJ Ak is crazy,
never
man.
been your collection. I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him.
Serious, bro.
I can double down on that line, but I spare you this time. That random acts of kindness. This nigga rapping like he's Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Dang, come on, Ak. Now chill. Now, obviously, DJ Akademiks, as I said, is Team Drake, so it's hard to take what he's saying objectively. Sometimes I disagree. I think lyrically, Kendrick put on a masterclass on ways you can go about attacking somebody and just an overall writing in general. So we talked about that a lot yesterday. I won't go back into it, but yeah, shout out to Kendrick. I think it's an 8. It's clearly an 8 out of 10. There's also one fun thing I want to get to too before we get too deep into the conversation. Some of y'all may know who this is. Le'Veon Bell is a ex-professional football player. He played in the NFL for several years for the Steelers, and similar to like a Damian Lillard, he is also into music and raps. Now, he posted this track yesterday, and I just found it, and I thought it was actually pretty interesting. He's alleging that it's a response from Drake. I'm not buying it, but we're gonna listen to it, and y'all let me know what you think about this one. Le'Veon Bell says, not even 24 hours later, Drake is on his head top, and then he posted a fire emoji. All right, y'all check this out. Let me know what you think.
Yeah. Love,
When's the last time that you went out hopped in the V and they told you to cut on some Kendrick? No time at all. How could I be for the nigga who only got 13 for entry? So many number ones I could feed copped it for weeks. If your daddy forget just the best, get spit in the top like I'm Anthony Tiff. For save me the trouble of beefing with midgets. Nigga, you not one. 5'4", them tall tales, but the boogeyman, bring them out, son. Ain't nobody scared of niggas hiding in the closet. Ain't nobody five some shit. Dot is true shit. Shoulda never gave his ass a platform. Rockin' Sue live, step Prince sick. Got these little niggas going too far. And I'm a 6 guy, make a purple rain with just a boy. Only nigga bumping like that was old ass Joe Budden. 100 voices in the yard trash. Only one I'm trying to hear is Ducky. 1,855 days later, still you find a way to duck me. Tap dance around my name, last shit, lame duck, no power. Your best luck in like 8 years was a bass head, no power. What top 5 is you smoking on? But you must be off of that powder. That last one was a goose egg. Duck, duck, wait, who said I had the game in a headlock? Niggas not in control. Talking to the ghost of Tupac like he Jada Pinkett with his nigga, oh.
Yo, that line right there was wow. Yeah, that line was crazy. Now, this is dope. I think the energy is fire, but it's clear this is AI and this isn't Drake. I think Le'Veon Bell's trying to get some more push towards his music, which again, we talked about this on the other show. This is a smart way to use this whole AI trend to kind of get more eyes on what you're doing with your music. So shout out to Le'Veon Bell for this. I think it's smart. And it's fun to listen to.
Niggas not in control. Talking to the ghost of Tupac like he Jada Pinkett with his nigga. Oh, hella ammo in the clips I can go. Dumpy niggas and get back on the road. I don't know why they been lying, but your shit is not that inspiring. Said that before. Love, how much is a duck worth? Spend more on my last home. Give a damn about a couple Grammys, nigga. I've been charting longer than you been on. Remember who the hell that you was big, Braun? Hit the 6, I heard that you was tiptoeing. At the top of it all, it's just me and Hov. If we really talking about the influence, wifey cheating out a humbling nigga. Why you rapping with a mumbling nigga? What they did without the stimulus plan? If Jake went on it, they be nothing but niggas. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I'm too high and I'm done with you niggas. Acting like bitches, they die in the thirst. But this the last time that I give them attention.
Woo! Hey, whoever wrote this, nice work. There's a lot in there. And they addressed every single point that Kendrick brought up, as well as taking some more shots. I want to see what the comments say on this one. Someone said, bruh, is this real? Le'Veon Bell's not saying no, obviously. Someone else says, man, let me see. He said, bro, this is you on AI trying to see if them bars stick. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, shout out to MT's Hip-Hop Blogs and More. The bars were fire. Yeah, and I don't think AI didn't write this. I think what happened is they used a voice filter, and Le'Veon Bell probably rapped this and then use the AI on that. Anyway, I thought that was an interesting one. Also, moving forward, we got to give some props and shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Hip Hop All Day posted that Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria was streamed 9.2 million times in its first full day on Spotify. This is the biggest streaming day for any rap song so far in 2024. Congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. That's absolutely amazing, man. And I think he did it the right way. Kendrick Lamar now holds the 2 biggest hip hop streaming days of 2024 with Euphoria and Like That. Wow. Kendrick is killing it, y'all. Kendrick is absolutely killing it. And I think we talked about this before. I get what Drake is doing with the way he released push-ups, but yeah, going forward, this is not going to look good when it comes to who won this round, because Drake leaked push-ups, or somebody leaked push-ups, however you want to say it. So he didn't even have the opportunity to get as much of an impact as he would have when it comes to first day streaming numbers, because he didn't officially release it. So Kendrick's got one up on that. He did it smart. He did it the right way. This is just another point Kendrick's going to get on his side towards beating Drake this round. So shout out to Kendrick. That's super dope, man. And I think he definitely deserves it. All right, we've also got Mr. Rick Ross is back in it. Rick Ross is hilarious, man. I'm glad he involved himself in this beef because what he has to say is absolutely amazing. But check this out. Rick Ross responds to Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar, and he's telling Drake to stay out of it. It's not worth it.
Wait, boy.
Oh, hold on. I've got it sped up on chipmunk mode. Hold on a second, y'all. Here we go.
White boy. Crody. Do they even have Wi-Fi on that cargo plane? He may not even heard this yet, but look, white boy, I know we not friends, but let me give you this advice, because you ain't got nobody around you. Or you ain't got no real niggas around you. Let me just put it like that. Ain't no real niggas. Stop. Don't respond. You ain't even peeped when the intro came on with the Teddy Pendergrass. That was that black vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. Don't go write a 8-minute verse that, I know, nigga, Yachty, I know you want to get that money. You ain't wrong, nigga. Keep buying them big houses, but I'm gonna tell you this like a real nigga. Ain't no more BBLs. Ain't no more ass fillers. Ain't no more cheek fillers.
Rick Ross is wild, man. Do y'all agree? Do you think Drake shouldn't respond? Drake's clearly he's going to respond. He already mentioned he was on tour with Nicki Minaj recently, or he was on stage with Nicki Minaj recently, I should say. And allegedly when Drake got off stage, he finished the set. He said, all right, I got to go. I'll be back. Y'all know what I got to do. So Drake's getting ready to take shots. I have a feeling that Drake is going to drop in the next 24 hours. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it looks like it's getting close because Drake has been waiting for this for a long time. Shout out to MT's Hiphop's blog and more. Says, I'm headed to work. I'll listen in my car, but won't be able to comment. Everyone have an up day. Appreciate you, MT. And thank you for stopping by too. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all, because we still have a lot we got to get into because everyone was going crazy on their responses here. So some of y'all may have heard about this. Gilly actually responds to the diss by Kendrick and gives his thoughts and gives his opinions on who's winning this round and if Kendrick actually did a good job of taking shots at Drake. So let's see what Gilly is saying. Hold on, this is muted. Let me reload it. Sorry, y'all. 1 second.
That Kendrick Lamar diss. I fuck with Kendrick, but that shit was corn on the cob, man.
Dang. I don't know what. I'm surprised that some of these guys are saying that it was corny. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Y'all heard. I could probably even up it to an 8.5 out of 10. Even when we first reacted to it, I said, man, Kendrick went crazy. I can't wait to break down the lyrics. Then we went over the lyrics and we got to see all the little things that Kendrick was hinting at. So even if you're listening to the song as a casual listener, you can enjoy it. If you're listening to it as a rap purist, I guess we could say, still enjoyable. Still so many things that he had, so many hidden gems he had throughout his lyrics. So I'm surprised to hear this takes from especially someone like Gilly.
You know what's crazy, man? The light-skinned niggas is winning, man. 3-0, man. Fucking Drake up 2-0. Motherfucking Chris Brown up 1-0.
What's up with light-skinned dudes taking shots at other light-skinned dudes? I mean, I get Gilly is clearly black, but he's a little light-skinned in himself. I don't know. It's weird.
I just take me back. I remember in the motherfucking late 80s, the motherfucking light-skinned niggas ran everything up to the late 80s. Then motherfucking Nino Brown pistol whip every light-skinned nigga in motherfucking New Jack City. Then they had it bad all the way up to motherfucking Steph Curry and Chris Brown and Klay Thompson and Drake. And now them light-skinned niggas just doing what they want, man. Y'all even let Wallow light-skinned ass come home from jail after doing 7,300 fucking days and win.
He's taking shots at his guy, man.
Niggas just think they run the world, man.
That's crazy.
You dark-skinned niggas better step your game up, man. For real. I just
Yeah, that whole light skin, dark skin thing is lame, man. I think it's lame, but I mean, it does have base in kind of the history of hip hop, unfortunately. So we're going to move past that. And of course, Rick Ross responded to this post this post that Gilly commented on Kendrick's Euphoria. And he said, he said, hoes hurt. Oh, man. So Rick Ross again taking Kendrick's side, attacking Drake in every way he can. All right. Also, I wanted to get this take from my guy, Curtis King. If y'all have not checked out Curtis King on YouTube, please make sure you do that. Make sure you go subscribe. Make sure you check out his recent videos. Kendrick and, well, no, I'm not going to say it. But anyway, Curtis King did a great job of breaking down the lyrics. So he went through on this video and broke down all the lyrics from Kendrick Lamar, some of the things that were missed by a lot of people who are in the hip hop community. And this one point that he made here about halfway through the video, I wanted to point out and see what y'all think about what he said too.
Go look up Masego. Masego said something that I thought was really interesting. If you don't know Masego, he's a talented musician, talented artist. And he says something that I really, really liked, that I think puts a really good bow on what's happening so far in this verse. He says, I love it, talking about the beef or the song. He said, I love it because this is really a conversation of morals and values in this battle. Are you on the side of surgery abs, ghostwriters, boot off stage,
allegedly,
sassy man pufferfish, or is it wife up, your ride or die, natural girl, workout for real, fashion for real, perform for real, family for real? This is what this battle is all about. This is
all right. So I'm gonna let Curtis finish his thought, but some of the things in this tweet, it's like, man, it just doesn't make sense. I think it's just someone trying to take shots at Drake just for fun, just for the sake of taking shots at Drake. But it says, I love it because it's really morals and values battle. I don't see this. I think it's just a two sides of hip hop battle. There's a hip hop side, and then there's the commercial hip hop side. And Curtis King goes on to talk about it. There's a lot of artists throughout hip hop history, some of them who we hold up as some of the greats that played the same game that Drake is playing. I think Drake just gets a lot of hate because, you know, some of the dissing that he's done in the past, some of the ways he's gone about business and people don't like. I wouldn't necessarily say morally that there's a big difference between the two. So I don't know where that's coming from. Either way, it says, are you on the side of surgery abs? Okay, that's alleged. Ghostwriters, okay, we'll give them that. Boot off stage, yeah, we'll give them that. And sassy man puffer bitch. Or is it wife up, your ride or die? Obviously, Whitney and Kendrick have known and been with each other for a very long time. Natural gal, workout for real. I mean, Drake, not going into that. Fashion for real, don't know what that's about. I guess that's going into Yachty kind of putting Drake onto his fashion sense. Perform for real, Drake performs for real. I mean, Drake is killing it as a performer. And family for real, ooh. Pusha T, man. Pusha T is going to haunt Drake for the rest of his career. Anyway, let's keep going and see what Curtis has to say.
This is why those who stand on one side are going to forever stand on that one side. This is where it says, no matter what you do, if you choose to get more petty, it's only going to prove my point more. He is de-weaponizing the next response. Because if you go down that lane again, then all he got to say is, it's really interesting how petty you are and how childish you are. Maybe that's a reflection of some of the kids that you can't seem to stop being around.
Oh, man, don't do that. That's... I'll go into that in a second.
Maybe it's a reflection of the lifestyle you've made for yourself. Surgery abs, ghostwriters. What is actually real in this experience of Drake? Your emotions as a listener is real because you identify with the stories, but how much of it's real for who he is and where he's at today in life? This is something that you don't understand. This gets in the head of another rapper who's sitting there thinking of the best response back.
Sure.
Like, you can't out-rap the facts. And this is where I see that I have a disconnect as a hip-hop fan. As a 39-year-old hip-hop fan, I have been around long enough to see this culture go under different transformations. This latest one, I'm not a big fan of seeing, like, rappers that don't want to rap. They low-key want.
Yeah, and this is an interesting thing, an interesting route that Kendrick is taking. If this is or I should say that Curtis King is saying Kendrick is going for it. Because if that is the case, then there's going to be an issue if something comes out about Kendrick, right? Because if Kendrick's whole premise is that I'm real, you're fake. If something comes out about Kendrick to where he hasn't been upfront, he hasn't been real, his wife hasn't been real, Kendrick's been doing things maybe behind the scenes, this is going to come back up. And there's going to be an easy argument to say, hey, I thought you were the realest, the realest in the game. Now we're finding out whatever allegations are out there about this kid or about what his wife is doing or about him not being faithful to his wife, whatever Drake has. So unless Kendrick is completely clean or he just already has a counter to this, I think it's interesting that he would go down this route of real versus fake. Because a lot of the times the accolades and the numbers, they're going to be looked at more than some of the other things that people would be considered real. And if that's what you're weighing your case on, if something comes out about you that isn't real, isn't been up front, people don't know about, then, man, that's not going to be a good look for Kendrick. Because he's basing his whole thing off of I'm real, you're fake. Well, we'll see moving forward how Drake responds. Also, we've got some more hip hop legends who talked about this. We want to go to this comment over on the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to them. I want to find, here we go. This is a video where Cameron is talking about Euphoria as well and saying how he thinks this battle is going, who's up, who's losing, and why. So check out this clip from the Art of Dialogue.
I don't know what's about to happen, but seems like a lesson might be taught.
Nah, I was listening to Euphoria today. Made me put on a green suit.
How you felt about that?
Oh man, it was interesting. It was interesting.
Did you like it?
That's an understatement.
I thought it was cool.
Who's winning? How about that? That's a better question. Who's winning the battle to you right now?
Oh man, Drake is definitely winning.
Oh man. He said Drake is definitely winning. I don't know how they're seeing that. Y'all saw how torn I was yesterday when we went over the lyrics, and then we went back over the lyrics of push-ups. I don't know. That's tough to say. We'll keep it going.
From an MC standpoint, it took a while for us to get the record from Kendrick, and when you wait a while, it gotta be like out of this world. I think if Kendrick dropped this record right after dropping Give Me 50, it would have been crazy.
Well, like immediate, not waiting.
If it was immediate, then it would have been.
I hate the timing. Thank you, Prime. I appreciate you. And shout out to you for being here. I hate the time argument. This is art at the end of the day. So we're not going to I don't think we should put a time frame on when someone can respond. Now, my argument has always been the longer Kendrick waits, the more it's going to lessen the impact his response has on how we're going to view it, our verdict on who's winning. Because say he were to wait 6 months, then everybody's going to be thinking about Drake and how Drake did this. Now, there will be some recency bias there, but I don't like even though this is a battle and this is a back and forth type thing, I don't want to put time on the art side of it, because Kendrick is more of someone who just makes music and creates music that way. He has a reputation of really taking time with his lyrics, making it super, super thoughtful. And he's an elite lyricist at the end of the day. And that's going to take some time.
It would have been crazy.
Well, like immediate, not waiting.
If it was immediate,
Yeah.
then it would have been crazy. But we waited.
Maybe.
Been a couple weeks. Been a few weeks.
Yeah, to get this pause.
I don't know, man.
What do you think?
I think Drake is winning. Euphoria didn't really, it didn't really move me. I'm not saying, because you know why I'm expecting lyrics from Kendrick Lamar. It isn't like I'm not saying he's a lyricist, so you're expecting.
And let me see. Let me make
certain
sure.
things. And song was kind of long. Took too long to came out. Pause. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just, if you ask me,
it was a good.
It always throws me off when dudes say pause out loud. I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyway, that's besides the point.
A good record. It was a good record, but it was a good record that we waited a while for. We didn't wait a while for a good record.
Sometimes if you wait, you still can pop off. The Oracle came out 2 years late, 4 years late. Shit was hot. Sometimes when you wait, it's still hot though. You waited a couple years and dropped the bomb.
No, that's a good conversation.
Yeah, so how come when you waited, your shit was still hot though? How does that work? How does that work though?
The way it works is.
Yeah, see, they're talking about the contradict. Cameron's calling out Mase and saying, "Hey, man, you took a while to respond on your side too when you had some beef going on." Yeah, and Prime is talking about it in the chat. So this man waited 2 years to diss Cam, though. Yeah, but he's gonna. Y'all are gonna hear in a second. He's gonna have a little bit of a "hey, just do as I say, not as I do" type thing going on. We've got Everton Hudson is up in here. He says, "Shame on Cam and Mase. They don't even believe what they're saying. Pocket Bros. Oh. Do we need to do some investigating, Hudson, and find out whose pockets they're in?"
Nah, the way it works, like, I mean, you know us, because you had so much ammunition on me, I had to wait until you say everything you could have said.
I ran out.
I said,
That's hilarious, man. Yo, he said he had to wait until Cameron ran out of lyrics. That's wild. It's funny though. It's funny. It's cool that they can laugh about it now. Do y'all ever see the Drake and Kendrick podcast coming out? What? If Cameron and Mase can do it, why not Drake and Kendrick, right?
No, this nigga killing.
Y'all remember I woke up and niggas on this man phone call. They like, "Yo, Murder just dropped a bomb." I said, I heard it. Everybody in my crew panicking. I said, you remember it's a part in Training Day when Denzel,
he said Dot and Drake
nigga was arguing with Hoyt.
Yeah.
And then nigga pulled the gun out on Hoyt. I felt like, oh. I said, nobody say that. I said, that right.
That's a wild take. I disagree 100%. Especially since they're trying to make the timing point. I'm just not seeing it. Smoking the Ones in here. He said the Kendrick podcast. Oh, that's terrible. He also says this coming from the real hip hop era. Yeah, Cam and Mase, no, they're just talking right there. The Kendrick podcast. I don't think Kendrick and Drake would ever be on a podcast, especially if this goes the way that we think it's gonna go. Drake is about to unleash on Kendrick, and I hope he doesn't go too far with it. There's one more clip I wanted to play from them, which I thought was interesting too.
Can I say something?
Real woman?
That's a good point, Sinead. I heard all that too, but can I say something?
Yes.
And this is no diss whatsoever towards Kendrick Lamar, not even a little bit, because I don't got time. I don't want to double back in my life. I'm in a good space. I don't want no problem. Kendrick Lamar's wife is half white.
Uh-oh.
She's mad.
Cam,
She's
don't
light
say that.
She's light skinned.
Yeah, don't say that.
right. Does Cameron have a point here? I mean, Drake might bring that up. I don't really want to have this whole you can't say ninja conversation, this whole light skin, dark skin thing. I think the conversation's dumb. Y'all know, well, if y'all don't know how I feel about it, to me, you can't. If Kendrick Lamar is going to make songs with, and he's going to say ninjas in the music, and then he's going to expect and accept for people who are not allowed to say that word in real life to sing his music and to listen to his music, then this conversation is just dumb. Because then you want to say, oh yeah, for us, by us, but you're out here giving this part of the culture to other people. It doesn't make sense to me. And if you go and you look at Kendrick's concerts, I'm sure you're going to see a lot of people who are not allowed to say ninja in the crowd. So I get what they're saying. I think Drake, obviously he can mention it, but this whole conversation is dumb to me. I don't think we're ever going to come to a solution when it comes to people saying ninja. I choose not to use it just because I don't want somebody else to say it to me. I like to be referred to as who I am. So I get the cultural aspects to it. There's people around me that say it. Whatever. We got people in the community who say it. But it's just, I think it's a dumb point. And I hope they just move on from that. Because Drake's going to continue to say it. And I think we might hear it here in a second. But Charlemagne the God mentioned that light-skinned people and people who aren't fully black should just be able to say either, what did he say? Ni or nig? Because they get to say half of the word. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Saying, if you're accusing Drake, and I'm not taking sides, I'm just stating facts. If you're accusing Drake of being half white, and your wife, and you use,
it's not accusing, he is half white. It's just he's saying he's not fully a part of the culture. It's not about, he's throwing the half black thing in there, I think, just as a poke, but really the bigger conversation is about the culture, which we talked about yesterday, because there's two sides to this. This is the culture guy, which is Kendrick, and there's the hip hop mainstream guy, which is Drake. So I think that's more of what he's saying, but still it's kind of a mute point in my opinion. Hollywood Cole said, I'm dark skinned in the summertime. Yeah. Get your light skin ass out of here, Hollywood Cole. There we go with the pause. Smoking the One said it's a good poke. Pause. No, I think that light skin. I think that light skin, dark skin thing is dumb.
using all this black card, your wife is half white. So how you attacking the man about something you're dealing with? And I don't care about that size. I'm just saying if you're going to use the black card, if that's what we doing, I'm just saying.
Now you didn't Cam.
Yeah, y'all think, oh, see, I don't want to talk about somebody else's wife. I'm not going
to Cam is giving Drake ammo now.
No, this on the internet. Yeah. No, I ain't giving nobody no ammo. I don't want no problems, yo. I'm in a good space in life.
Yeah,
I'm in a great space in life.
Giving Drake ammo.
You knew that?
Yeah.
He had a white wife?
Half white.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really ammo, though. I hope Drake moves on from this conversation because it's dumb. Because if it were me and someone brought this up about we don't want to hear you say the N-word no more, it's like, hey, if you're going to say that, why don't you go tell 70% of your fan base that you don't want them listening to your music because the N-word's in there. You don't want them singing the N-word anymore. That's what I would say is Drake. If that's how you feel, all those white folks that are in the crowd buying your tickets, going to your shows, and they're listening to like that, and they're in the crowd saying, bum. This is weird. It's weird to me. Like, that's why I'm out here giving away Ninja Pass cards all day. Because we just got to move on from this ninja thing. Yeah. Hollywood Code says, so he can't say nuka. Nope. Not allowed to say. This is dumb. It's dumb. It's 2024. Anyway.
White. Or half white. I didn't know that.
I knew all the stuff on
You knew
both
that,
sides.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I just found this out like 2 days ago. I didn't know that.
I knew stuff on both sides.
And listen,
I ain't in it.
Yeah, and Kendrick Lamar, listen, that nigga is very entertainment and lyrical. And I think the reason why
a super lyricist,
me and Mase myself yesterday was holding him to a high standards because he's one of them niggas. He spits. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it was just a lot to digest for me, but when I was speaking to one of my friends and he's breaking it down, I'm like, I wouldn't have understood that anyway because I didn't know that's who he was talking about. It was like little in-between shit. So I guess the people that know everything that's going on, it's like, nah, you ain't get it. My bad.
Yeah, and I don't think you have to get everything. And I think I had this conversation with somebody else who was in the chat last night and yesterday. There's things that people are going to miss and we're going to find out as more time goes along. But I think just looking at it from either a hip hop purist or a listener standpoint, I mean, that Euphoria was an 8 out of 10 easily, just because even as a random listener, you can still point out some of the things in the track that were shots at Drake. So Prime says a lot of what Dot said went over people's heads. Most people's heads, yeah, but most people aren't involved in this whole thing. It's just the hip hop community. I think the majority of people in the hip hop community got what he was saying. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and, speaking of Charlemagne, we're going to check out what the Breakfast Club had to say about this whole situation. Who's up, who's down, who's winning. Now, if you're watching this on the replay or if you're watching the clip of this, Breakfast Club, they don't really like to have their videos clipped. So this might be missing from the clip. So if we jump forward here in a second, just know it's because the Breakfast Club doesn't want us using their video. All right.
What's your thoughts as far as this battle's going on? Do you have a winner so far? What's your thoughts on Kendrick's response? Let's start with you, Jess. What you think?
Like I said before, I love.
Man, respect to Jess. I don't care what she thinks. Sorry. I don't care what she thinks about this, but we're gonna keep moving.
Creativity in it. A lot of people didn't like the jazz beginning, like the poetic style. I loved it. I know everything means something. Everything is calculated. I do like push-ups. I did not like Tailor-Made, and I love Euphoria. So I just can't wait to see what happens next. But yeah,
I'll be interested to hear why.
I thought Kendrick's response was dope. And I tell everybody who says I don't like it, I say listen to it again.
Yeah,
because there's so many things that you take out of it that you got to pull out of it, because Kendrick, when he writes, he's not writing surface. He's writing because he wants you to think. He's going deep, and he's trying to cut deep, and I think that's what he did. Push-ups, I think, is dope, too, but I just think when Kendrick comes like that and he's rapping like that, you got to take that man serious. I always think about, and this is no disrespect, when I heard Nas and Jay-Z go back and forth. Like,
no, you can't. No, people don't like when you bring up Nas and Jay-Z. You can talk about Cameron and Mase, maybe, but nope.
Jay-Z's second was more emotion. When he did the Woke Up this morning, I thought that was more emotion. And I think Nas really penned Ether. And I think with this,
Ether was so emotional. Are you crazy? Ether,
but he penned that.
Ether is full of so many fifth grade insults.
But still,
you gay, you suck D, you look like a rat. Like compare Ether to Takeover. Takeover was strategical. Takeover was surgical.
Yeah.
See, you did what most light skinned dudes do, move the goalpost, and went to the record that was kind of whack, which was super ugly.
Here we go with the light skin thing again.
You know, so you went to that. But if you compare Takeover to Ether, Takeover is the better record.
But Takeover came out first, and the Ether was a reply.
Even though Takeover had more cultural impact. But I like the Kendrick record. I like a lot of the Kendrick record. I like the subject matter, even though the subject matter, he already got from Pusha T. A lot of it he got from Ross. But I really just like the fact that Kendrick approached it as a healed, grown man. And he simply
How was he healed and grown?
Because he's simply telling Drake that Drake needed to grow up. He's saying Drake hasn't grown as an artist or a man. He says, yo, you make music to pacify people. I make music that electrifies people. When he says the kid.
Yeah, and that's a good point. But also, there is a game to be played here too. I mean, you have to, if you want to get to a certain level, which is clear, and Kendrick mentioned, there's certain things that you have to do. It's clear, and Kendrick mentioned that Drake does want to reach that level. There's certain things you have to do. There's a game you have to play when it comes to promoting yourself, when it comes to getting involved in other genres, finding and reaching a different type of demographic. So I get that point. I don't think it should be frowned upon because you look throughout history of some of the greats, they did the same things where they just mentioned some of the music Jay-Z put out. I think even 50 Cent. He went East Coast to West Coast. So we'll keep listening. What's up, CG?
Drake, I know they call you the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. Like, he's literally painting Drake as an artist with all style and no substance. And I like that. Even when he comes at Drake about, you know, not being a real father, I don't know if Drake is a real father or not, you know what I mean? But just the way he approached that, saying to Drake, you know,
that's a good point.
You don't know nothing about telling your son to pray. You don't know nothing about giving your son
But now
tools
you just said this man said a bunch of lies, and we don't know if this is true or not though either.
I don't know if it is or not, but he's saying that based off their personas. Kendrick has one persona, which is the conscious brother
but we
who
see
gives
Drake
you
with his kid,
who
though.
gives you things.
We see Drake with his
listen
son,
to what I'm saying.
I'm listening,
but here's the thing about that. Again, going back to the light skin, dark skin thing. No matter what Drake did, he still won't be seen as that dude by the hip hop community because, like it or not, the hip hop community, the purest hip hop community, 95% of them are black. And and going back to the history of hip hop is black. Drake is not 100% black. So if you have someone who's performing at this level lyrically and they're doing great in hip hop, then you have Drake. Even if he were to be able to perform at Kendrick's level and do some of the things Kendrick was doing, there's nothing he could do to be accepted the way Kendrick would be. And that's just my opinion. I don't have anything to prove that. But you already hear with the mix versus the dark skin thing. You hear it come out over and over and over and over. And so I think Drake's just moving past that at this point.
But we see Drake
Personas. Kendrick has the persona of being conscious. Kendrick has the persona of being somebody that gives you music with substance. Drake is the party guy.
Right.
He's the guy that gives you the rap records. So he's playing off their personas. So he's saying, like, you don't know nothing about, you know, instilling morals and integrity and discipline in your kids, teaching your son to speak the truth. And the other part where he says, you know, I don't even really think you like women. That's not just him saying, I don't think he's saying, yo, Drake, like, you gay.
Gay, yeah.
He's saying, like, you one of those guys, you like vagina, but you don't really like women.
Right.
There's a difference. There's guys that like vagina, but they don't really have the respect for women.
Well, no, I disagree. There was also the gay thing in there too, because he said, I believe when you're standing next to Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches. So take that as you will. I'm gonna interpret it as he's still taking shots at the gay thing. It's
women that they should.
double
You know,
entendre.
people always say Drake is a misogynist and things of that nature.
Right.
I think Kendrick just approached it from a very grown perspective.
Right.
And I think that Drake is going to have to dig a little deeper in order to really, really get at Kendrick the next time.
If
And
he needs
honestly-
to, because there's a lot of people that feel like the complete opposite. There's a lot of people that don't want to dig deep and feel like Kendrick's diss
It's too deep.
is too deep.
Because they not healed.
Correct.
Well, honestly, I was scared.
And Prime says, wait, is he calling him gay or is he saying he's a bitch? I mean, it could be both, right? Because he's saying when Drake, he's talking from the perspective of Drake. So he says, I believe when you're standing next to Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches. So he said, because it seems like he was calling him a bitch who hates women. Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to read too much into it. I think it could mean both, either or, until Kendrick says this is what it means. It's up for interpretation. But I would interpret it as Drake sees himself as a bad bitch, which a lot of, I don't know.
When it came out, because I was like, oh my God, now I'm gonna have to like really sit with an encyclopedia and all that. But
You're
he
stupid.
really, because I don't be understanding everything that Kendrick talks about all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I was surprised.
I think it's good though. I know I said I don't really care about what Jess Hilarious thinks on this particular topic, but it's interesting to hear the perspective from someone who's not in hip hop like that.
I understood a lot of it. You still got to listen to it over and over to catch things, because he rap fast, he switch up flows, but I understood it, and it wasn't too deep for me at all.
But I also feel like people just don't like Drake because of Drake being one of the top MCs, one of the top artists out there, and because he's light skinned. A lot of people don't like it. Like when I heard Gilly say, light skinned niggas up, or you know, this, that, and the other. I mean,
it ain't that he light skinned, it's because he half white. It's a difference.
But he's still black.
It's not a
even
difference.
if he was light skinned, it would be the same issue.
I'm not
There's not a difference. Steph Curry isn't half white, and you heard Gilly refer to him as, light skinned. But Steph Curry is still whatever. This is
arguing that. I think that right there is one of those slippery slopes, right? When people say things like Drake shouldn't say the N-word. All right, if Drake shouldn't say the N-word, then neither should J. Cole. Neither should none of these Puerto Ricans.
Right.
Neither should none of the Mexicans
but
in LA.
On Drake because is who Drake is. A lot
funny.
of people just don't like Drake.
It's just funny to say, but I've been saying Drake should just say nig. I think J. Cole should just say nig.
Yeah,
he should only be able to say half.
So what's the Latin people say?
Yeah, that's hilarious, man. Shout out to Charlamagne. That's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, they say Nick. That's what I'm going to start saying. I'm going to start saying Nick instead of the whole thing. To me, that honestly sounds worse, though. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think.
Latin people shouldn't really say it at all. But that ain't my...
Or Mexican rap, what should they say?
They shouldn't say it at all, but that ain't my fight. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and act like I care. I'm not one of those people that's on a high horse like, oh, you shouldn't say that.
But that's why Kendrick said, I don't like when you say it. Like, but, it's just, it ain't even got to be deep for me, but I don't like it. It's cringy.
And Kendrick said in the record, it ain't even that deep. It's just something that I don't personally like. Right. And that's how I feel. It's not that deep to me. Another thing Kendrick says in the song that I like, he goes, you the only one that's out here wanting to be famous. Because Kendrick was like, I ain't with all of that lame. I ain't with all of that Hollywood industry, trying to be the most popping person. I like being on these remote islands. I like being with my family. I like making sure that my piece is my piece.
Right.
I respect
But that's cool. There's two different MCs, two different artists. One likes to be famous. One likes to just put out music and keep it moving. There's two different MCs.
He's also playing off Drake's, insecurity. Because if you are...
Teddy Stepper says, didn't Drake fall out with Popcan, his signed artist, for the same stuff? Him with his nail polish and hairpins. He said he definitely thinks he's a bad bitch. Oh man, leave him alone. Y'all leave that man alone, man.
Just put out music and keep it moving. There's two different MCs.
He's also playing off Drake's, insecurities. Because if you are a narcissist, if you are a person that leads with ego, you don't like to be exposed. So for him to be poking at all of those different insecurities, questioning his blackness, questioning him as a father, telling him as a man he hasn't grown up. You running around with all these young boys like Lil Yachty them.
That's not even here's my thing. How do you win that blackness argument, right? If someone's blacker than you, then you just got to let them have it. All right. How are we even going to go back and forth about that?
Where you getting your inspiration from? You supposed to be the OG. You supposed to be better than that. As a man, those are the worst kind of conversations. Every man knows that if your mama or your daddy or your brother or sister, somebody questions you about not growing up, you're still running around here trying to be the young boy, dying your bed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
That's true. That's true. It's disrespectful. Have y'all ever had somebody close to you, you go to Thanksgiving and they know you're either building a music career or you have a business you're working on, and they say, oh yeah, how's your little music thing going? That drives me crazy. It has in the past. When people treat you like you're a kid, or they say, oh yeah, I heard such and such over here is hiring, or you ever thought about doing this? So I get what Charlamagne's saying. It definitely holds true.
And your hat backwards, still sagging your pants.
No,
not
you your hat backwards. I wear my hat backwards.
I'm just saying.
It's because my bulb is like...
I'm just saying.
A little bit. You got your pants up? Your pants on your head? All right. All right, well, let's go to the phone lines.
All right, so then they take some phone calls. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Mix Love said, until that little music thing start paying off. Yeah, exactly. They still do it though, Mix Love. I don't know what's going on, man. They still do it. They say, oh, you could be driving a Maserati, living in a really nice house, and they're like, oh wow, all right, what are you doing over there? Is everything legit? It's crazy, man. All right. And lastly, we're going to end it with DJ Akademiks. Now, this is DJ Akademiks and Joe Budden going back and forth about Euphoria, and Joe Budden gives his insight into who he feels like won this round. All right. And this might get taken down too. We'll see.
Oh, I'm getting a headache, man. Niggas is giving me a headache, bro. Like niggas rewriting history and shit.
Yo.
Hey, I just had to tap in with my guy. How we feeling today? By the way, I'm on stream. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, first of all, me and you were supposed to get together when you got
And this
back
is
from
Joe Budden on the
Mar-a-Lago.
phone.
Oh, well, we might have to get together immediately now. This is a good reason to get together. I got a headache right now. I'm arguing with everybody.
Hold up now. I want to answer your question. I'm recording live too.
Oh, are you?
I'm recording too. I am feeling marvelous.
Wait.
How are you feeling is the question.
Wait, are you on the pod now?
Oh, yeah.
Why not get an invite?
Unlike Aubrey, dropped right while I was at work. He looked out. See, Aubrey kept hitting you and some other people. You know what I mean? Kendrick really looked out for me.
No way. Oh, man.
So I'm at work, and boy, live reactions, breakdowns, unpacking. I really think me and gang, I think, did an amazing job, and salute to Kendrick for thinking about the people that record on Tuesday and Friday, and people not dropping on a Saturday morning. But back to you, my brother. You have had
shout
a
out to
difficult
Kendrick for
time
that.
hiding your bias and your inability to be objective.
Cap.
You who have been on the Twitter.
I'm sorry, Joe Budden calling out Akademiks for that. What? Joe Budden clearly cannot stand Drake. So this is funny either
Mute
way.
up for a minute, nigga. This ain't your day. It's Kendrick Day, nigga. You had your days. You was on Twitter doing countdowns. Oh, it's been 9 days. Oh, it's been 10 days. Oh, we got one for you now, buddy. Yeah. Stream your little life away, nigga. What's up? What's up, nigga? You heard what I heard?
Hey, Joe, you do realize this is not 2017 Akademiks everyday struggle, right? You do realize that. You do realize that. I do know this, right?
I love it. I think he said a lot. A lot's already been said, but he said a lot in a real Kendrick way, and I can't wait to get home and unpack this and find all the rest of the double and triple entendres that are out there. But listen, keep that same countdown going for Drake. You hear me?
No, he's on the clock. Hey, only thing I'm gonna say is this: if Ice, I'm gonna listen to Ice. I like listening to Ice because he'll give he'll give like his opinion, and a lot of times it's in two of mine. If he don't hold it down, I'm coming to the pod my damn self. And I got to give my opinion because I'm not going to let y'all jump the boy Aubrey now. You know what I mean? You've been waiting for this moment. I can tell. You seem too happy. You.
And what are y'all saying in the chat too? Imperial Stat says Melissa Ford had a big eye reaction when Kendrick said, we hate the M. I can talk, y'all. I swear. Melissa Ford had a big eye reaction when Kendrick said, we hate the women you F with because they confuse themselves with real ones. Yeah. Kendrick got him on that one. Kendrick got him on that one for sure. Teddy Steppa says, I think this black thing is more morally focused than skin complexion, though. Yeah, you're talking about the hip hop culture. I agree, but that's still a part of it. That's still a part of it. Especially Kendrick at the end says, we don't want to hear you say ninja no more. And he implies in the song, and he even mentions that he's speaking for hip hop culture. So yes, it's more focused on the moral side of it, but the skin complexion is still in there. Because if Drake were my color, or if Drake were Kendrick's color, this wouldn't even be brought up. So that has to factor in. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Well, never this happy when push-ups came out. Never.
Yo, but make sure you come give your opinion before Drake sends you the fruit basket, the charcuterie boards. What else he be sending?
Whoa, stop. Joe Budden cannot stand Drake. Also, well, we'll keep it moving. I'll wait.
Stop it.
How else do it? Whenever he promised y'all niggas a pod appearance.
No.
I think the biggest problem with push-ups is the way Drake released the song. If he would have released it clean, just not let anybody know about it, the impact would have been greater. Kind of like Kendrick waiting a little bit longer to respond. It's the same thing.
I'm gonna come on your platform. Make sure you come before the promises come. Nothing is promised.
Yo, Joe, I hate this because
Boris the Beat says nah, because if he went at Cole, he wouldn't have the same angle because Cole is a part of the culture. Yeah, but Boris, let's be real. Do you think it would be brought up? Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Yes, it's not the whole conversation, but Kendrick's not going to bring that up. He's not going to bring that up against me. You got Rick Ross out here calling Drake white boy. He wouldn't be able to say that to me. He wouldn't be able to say that to the Drake with Kendrick's complexion. So I get what y'all are saying, and I agree. There's a bigger conversation. It's more about hip hop culture. It's more about how Drake is, according to some people, appropriating hip hop culture. I get that part, but I'm saying this conversation wouldn't even be able to be had if it weren't for his complexion. So that's still a part of it.
I think this is why I gotta speak up. I believe there's people,
because if he were going at Eminem, even though Eminem is a huge part of the culture, some people would disagree. It would be brought up. Here we go.
Like you, with biases and hidden agendas and hidden beefs that you won't admit, that won't allow a fair discussion to happen. By the way, I gave Kendrick credit. He responded in 17 days. Drake took 22. That is a plus. I give him that. But I do believe people want to see Drake bleed so much that they're down to say anything and also have opinions that probably is going to be conducive to try to say this is either over or I got Drake up 1-0. I don't know about you.
No, it's a tie. And this is why. Because Akademiks is talking about Drake bleeding. Nobody's bleeding yet. These are all warning shots. All warning shots. Tailor-made freestyle was a tease, right? He was trying to get Kendrick to respond. Push-ups, really no shots, right? It was more of just if you want to go, we can go. Kendrick responds and he says, takes maybe a few shots and it's like, if you want to go, we can go. So I don't know. Imperial Stats says Drake's got videos with white chicks calling slang ignorant. He didn't grow up with the culture. There's also videos of Drake rapping with his dad and his black dad in the living room. So I can't give you that point.
Oh, your calculator's broke.
No, my brother.
Your calculator's off. One up from Whip.
Well, you got to tell me what he said on the record. That would make you feel like he's up 1-0.
And Imperial Stats, tell me what determines his what. And this is the thing with it being art. The lines are so blurry. I mean, Drake got his career in hip hop. He started his career in hip hop, and then he started collecting Infinity Stones, right? And then he became the Thanos that he is by going into culture, by going into West Coast, by going into UK drill, New York drill, by going to all these different places. And now here's Drake Thanos, right? So, I mean, there's even people in hip hop who didn't grow up in the hip hop culture who y'all hold as some of the best in the game. So y'all got to tell me, if you're going to make that argument, how do you determine if somebody is a part of the culture? I don't know. It's just confusing to me. Teddy Steppa says, I agree, ClassE. However, Cole wouldn't run to his mommy about Roz being racist to him, though. That ain't part of the culture. Yeah, that was, again, that's just a troll. That's playing a game. But I agree. J. Cole, what he would do is apologize after he dropped the diss track. So, yeah, when that happened, people were said, "What?" Cole, I think, is the wrong example, because he's doing light skinned things too. If you want to go that way, so I think Cole's just, we need to leave Cole out of it. Imperial Stats said he's cosplaying. He don't even talk the way he raps. We've already revealed your team Drizzy, though, so no need to debate. All right, cool. So we'll keep it moving.
Do you think that Push-Ups is better than Euphoria?
It's a better song, absolutely.
You got it. That's peace. Hey, that's peace.
Who laughing in the background?
All of us. Everybody here. Everybody here, dog. There's a reason that y'all thought that shit was AI.
I know Melissa Ford not laughing. She's from Toronto, right? She got to hold it down.
She's not here.
Okay.
She's not here. She's rapping for Canada, maybe.
Yeah, when you say better song, it's tough. I think Push Ups was the easier listen. Lyrically, obviously, there was so much more to Euphoria. So it's tough. It's tough, man.
Yo, we got. Hey, when is your man gonna reply? I wanted to hit him, but
7 calendar days, I believe. That's what I believe. I believe in 7 calendar days.
Because he liked that little. He
I
liked
think
that
Drake's
post
gonna
that
respond.
you posted of Daylight saying, "Keep the same
Tomorrow.
energy." It's been 23 minutes. Where's the reply? The boy liked it now.
Oh no, he's on it.
The boy liked it now. What's up? I'm still Team OVO, nigga. Hold up, the boy liked it.
Yo,
It's not today.
yo,
I'm
Joe.
Still Team OVO.
Yo, Joe.
Not today, buddy.
Joe.
Not today.
When are you gonna just let your? All right, listen. I've let my personal biases out. I'm glad I'm featured on the
Never
track.
gonna happen.
Push
I
ups.
feel like I'm the only remaining media that is objective.
You're lying.
Stop the cap.
This dude did not just say he is objective. In the chat and in the comments, can y'all please let me know, is Joe Budden objective in general? That's the first question. And then secondly, is Joe Budden objective about Drake? Thirdly, is he going to be objective about Drake versus Kendrick Lamar? I mean, come on, man. Stop. But y'all let me know what you think. I could be wrong. I want to hear what y'all think. Free is up in here. He says, growing up, I know that reverse racism really works with intimidators. I guess that's why I don't feel it. I don't find Kendrick intimidating. Yeah, I mentioned that the other day. I mean, nobody's really running up on anybody other than Chris Brown, which is hilarious, by the way. Chris Brown is the only one I can see doing anything, and Chris Brown's up overall right now because Chris Brown is the only one so far who has a clear win, in my opinion. So hey, shout out to CB. But other than that, yeah, it's just, what can you do? There's nothing you can really do to argue that point. It's like, all right, I'm light skinned, whatever.
Yo, Joe, stop lying, bro. You're lying.
When you hear my pod tomorrow, I think I was pretty objective.
Okay, Joe, you might be objective with certain opinions, but you have a horse in the race because you want to see the boy lose.
Exactly.
No,
you want to see him humbled.
I want to see Drake bleed. I do.
Exactly.
Same thing.
That's not
Exactly.
secret.
Okay.
How is that,
But wait,
how is that
I
objective?
also want to see my favorites bleed, though. Pause. I want to know how my favorites respond to getting punched in the face. And Drake has had a smooth ride his whole career. I would like, well, except for that Pusha T fight.
Yeah,
Except for that
Pusha T.
fight. I want to see what happens when someone that's on your level is in front of your face. Not Pusha T, who you could plaque shame, sound scan shame, like catalog shame. It's a nigga in front of you now that you have to respect even if you don't like him.
He's split
So I would
shaming
like to
Kendrick.
see yo, I'm not y'all. I love Drake, and I'm going to love him more. If he do what he need to do, finish your food. Finish your food. I come from the finish your food era, my nigga.
I think he will. Drake, what does Drake have to lose in this situation? All the allegations are out about different things that happen. His credibility when it comes to his music career, that's not going anywhere. He's already at odds with the hip hop community because of things he's done in the past, because of Kendrick now being and has been mainly the golden child of the hip hop community, hip hop purists, hip hop culture. So there's not a lot Drake has to lose in this situation, which I think is why it's going to be tough at the end of this for us to say there's clearly a winner, because you really have dark and light, pun intended, when it comes to them being on two different sides of hip hop, because there's a part of hip hop that loves Drake. It's a part of hip hop that loves Kendrick. And it's going to be tough. And if Drake does go the nuclear option and he has something about Kendrick or what Kendrick's got going on behind the scenes, and he's able to pull a reverse Pusha T, it could be tough on Kendrick. And the hip hop community could be like Meek Mill when he was watching that WWE match and be like, get up, Kendrick, fight back. But Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Teddy says, Joe over there singing on repeat. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. Yeah, he's over there saying, we don't want to hear you say Ninja no more. You know, Joe singing that in his car driving to work this morning. Y'all give me 1 second real quick, and we're going to keep it going with the review. Let me play some music for y'all. Hold on.
Believe in your wow, believe in yourself.
Oh, shout out to Greg is back in the building. All right, let me fade this out. All right, we're back at it. Let me see where we were. I want to read some of these comments in here too. Greg is back in the building. I think we're on the same page there, Greg. He says, after some time to reflect and re-listen a few times, I really can't decide who won that round. I'm with you on that, Greg. It's tough, man. Yeah, it's tough, Greg. Because just because of what Drake did on push-ups, I think is the biggest factor. One, he didn't release it the same way. He didn't officially release it right away. So you got to take a point for that. But two, he gets points back because he addressed 8 different people on push-ups, right? Kendrick is more focused, more lyrically sound. I mean, overwhelmingly lyrically sound. And he just addressed Drake. There is a line in there about J. Cole. 2 lines, actually, about J. Cole. But yeah, I don't know. Imperial Stats says, I haven't seen one poll saying Drake won yet. Complex had over 100K votes. Yep, I saw that too. A lot of people are saying that Kendrick won that round. Even here, let me see. I put up a poll on my channel as well. Yep, we got 2K votes on this one. I asked which one was better. Everyone said Euphoria. I think we voted the other day, and I asked y'all who won this round. I think I'm gonna put a poll, or I'm gonna put a vote in there today and see what y'all think who won. But yeah, Imperial Stats is right. So far, everyone's saying Kendrick Lamar won this round. It's tough for me to say that though. There's just, I don't know. There's so many pieces to it. Anyway, let's keep it moving with this.
We don't play with the food.
Yo, Joe. All right, now I agree with you, and you're right. But my only problem.
This ain't Meek Mill no more.
Okay.
All that charged up, he's running away. All that is it the girl tour, world tour. All of that was fly. You had a decade-long run of killing niggas. Now the boogeyman is here.
Okay, Joe, I'll ask this one question, and then you can take it however you want. I just don't understand this constant. Okay, I'm glad Kendrick responded, but I think the person in this battle that has shown us time and time again that he's always going to respond, with the one exception with the Pusha T thing, he's going to respond, he's going to be here, he's going to be alert, and
he's been waiting on this.
Aware in this battle is always Drake. Why are we down to him? Like, is he going to? We know he's going to respond.
Responding to Russ.
Are you kidding me?
Don't respond to that.
No.
Don't respond to that.
What's there to respond to Ross though? I mean, come on. Teddy said, I think Dot won too. I could see that. I think you could definitely make an argument both ways. To me, the downside Drake has, and the biggest one, is that he didn't officially release push-ups right away. That's going to be a big knock against him in the end.
I respond to that. No,
I'm joking.
No, I know why you're saying that, because you drop a couple. By the way,
all right,
I want to know how. You see, I gotta be there. See, I mean, I'll cut the stream off and drop. Hey, I want to know It's a little bit of plagiarism.
Come here Friday. I will buy you a flight from Donald Trump.
All right, so
house,
then they're
nigga.
just chopping it up. Teddy said, "ClassE, let's call out some of the biggest shots thrown in both Drake's track and Euphoria's." Yeah, I did that yesterday a little bit, but we can go back and look at it. So we'll pull up this. We'll pull up push up. No, not pushing P lyrics. Why can't I type? All right, here we go. We can go through this real super quick. We did it yesterday, but I think it'll be fun to just get a refresher. All right, y'all let's keep track. Let's keep track. We'll go through Euphoria first, since it came out most recently. All right, and I'm gonna keep track. I'm gonna put a 1 for every time a big shot's taken. Imperial Stat said all Drake said was, "I'm richer than you and you short. You got splits." Yeah, but Kendrick didn't really say anything new either, Imperial Stats, if you look at it. What did he say? He said he likes younger girls. He doesn't like him. He doesn't like when he says ninja. I mean, he's alleging he put a cease and desist for the like that verse. So, I mean, if we're going to be fair, let's be fair. We're going to go through it right now. All right. So we're going to keep track. Let's see. Everything they say about me is true. The superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now is spiraling. Okay. Not really a shot. You're moving like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Not a shot. Fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. Okay, this is still we're still warming up here. You're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. This we didn't talk about it yesterday, but this is true. And Drake gave it up. You can hear the pain after the control verse that Drake expressed in an interview. And I think at that point, that's when the villain arc started. And Drake was like, I'm gonna collect the Infinity Stones and I'm gonna end this. Tommy Hill figure stood out, but Fubu never had been in your collection. Again, this is going at his standing in the hip hop culture. Not really a shot. I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's a random act of kindness. No, you're a master manipulator, habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me and I won't tell no truths about you. Yeah, I'm on the way. Islands are remote. I ain't thinking about no Reaper. Ninja, I'm reaping what I sow. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying in the track too. Prime says, even DJ Axe chat, he ran the poll and his chat voted for Kendrick's Euphoria. Yep. Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, I don't have to agree. I still don't agree. I still think it's close. So just because the majority says something doesn't necessarily mean it's right or it doesn't mean it's true. That's just their opinion. And I'm cool with that. Yeah, Imperial Stats, you have to enlighten me. Shout out to Amber. She said, man, you flip-flop back and forth more than most females. Pick one already and stick with it. In what case, Amber? And thank you for stopping by the way. I don't think I flip-flop. Let's see. I'm raping what I sow. Got a Benjamin and Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe. Okay. Hellcat made his homeboys and them type sell they sow. Okay. Everybody want to be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. Talking about the like that verse. And I might do a show a day Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power, or the fame would make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, Ninja, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with the poker face? Okay, these aren't shots. These aren't really shots at Drake. Have you ever paid 500 though, like to an open case? Well, I have and failed at both, but I came out straight. Oh, this could kind of be seen as a shot, but it's just, I don't know. Down like with the poker face. Have you ever paid 500 thou? Open case. Are we gonna count that one? Y'all let me know in the chat. Amber, can you clarify, please, on how I flip-flop? Imperial Stat says, Kendrick said, I'm a better father. You're cosplaying black. You hate women. Diddy slapped you like a girl. That's true. You got ghostwriters. You use AI. In no position to talk splits. Is full of shots. Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. He said, yeah, that's a shot on Drake's, his allegations. We talked about that yesterday. All right, so we'll count that one. Let's see. Said, well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when you rap about guns. I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody die. They turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. Ooh. I don't know. The first verse, we're still on the first verse. Are you talking about this first verse? No. We played the song yesterday. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I mean, this is master manipulator, habitual liar too, and don't tell lies. I don't know. We're gonna keep it moving. Turn the nuts, he's faking. His daddy a killer. He want to be Junior. They must have forgot the ish that they done. This is definitely a shot. We went over this yesterday, so that's one right there. The Metro running his family, but let's get it shaky. I'll park his son. That's another shot. The first time I shot me at Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough today. I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. That's another one. Somebody told me that you got a ring on God. I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian ninja make pot turn in his grave. All right, that's another one. So what are we up to? That's 5. That's 5 right now. Cutthroat business. You got it twisted. What is it? The braids. Not counting that one. I hurt your feelings. Do you want to work with me no more? You don't want to work with me no more. Okay. It's 3 goats left. And I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. Oh, man. That's another one. That's 6. I love him to death. And in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. Huh? It's nothing nobody can tell me, huh? I don't want to talk on no celly, huh? You know I got language barriers, huh? It's no accent you can sell me, huh? Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish ninja. The crown is heavy, huh? All right, so we got the language barrier line. That's another one. No accent you can sell me. Yeah, we're good there. Cole and Aubrey, no, I'm selfish. The crown is heavy, huh? We'll move on from that one. So that's 7 shots. I pray they're my real friends. If not, it's YNW Melly. Yeah, that might have to count as 3 shots right there. So we're up to 9 shots. Woo! I don't like you popping Ish and Pharrell for him. I inherit the beef. Yeah, F all that pushing P. Let me see you pushing T. You better all spin it again on him. You think about pushing me. Oh, man. Yeah, and we broke it, Prime. We went over it yesterday. We went over the full breakdown yesterday. I'm trying to get through this quick, but there's just so much here. Oh, my gosh. We still got more to go. Oh, man. Parkinson's get shaky. Okay, 2 goats kissing on stage. Pray they were my real friends. I don't like you, Papa. Pharrell, the beef is inherited. Okay, Pusha P. He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. Nah, I'm not feeling that one as much. We ain't got to get personal. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I want to take away all 8 points for this. This kills me. No, it's not a friendly fade. Y'all hip hop culture folks, how do y'all feel about that? Where are the hip hop culture people at? About the we ain't got to get personal, even though it got personal later on. How do y'all feel about this statement? I'm not taking away shot points though. I know some ish about ninjas that'll make Gunna look like a saint. Mr. Tesla said lame. Prime said he sends shots at other rappers, then they come back saying Dot is only doing it for likes. This ain't about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who's the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate. Okay, so not really any shots there. He said we hate the bitches. We hate the bitches you mess with because they confuse themselves with real women. Oof. Teddy said, nah, I don't think he was trying to be friendly. He's playing on Drake over the years, trying to be cool with him. Okay, if you say so. I just disagree. That was another shot. Let's see. He said, and notice I said it's not just me. I'm what the culture's feeling. Again, this is playing into Kendrick. We know Kendrick's the culture guy. I don't think there's anything there. I'm not counting that one. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till you had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? That's 9 shots. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. 10. You're gonna make a ninja bring back Puff. Let me see. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed some. Oh man. This is one of my favorite lines in the whole thing. This was very well played in so many ways. Yeah, we'll give him 2 points for that. So that's 12 shots. Yeah, my first one, like my last one, it's a classic. You don't have none. I want to take away points for that, but I won't. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you got your abs from. Casper Clark says, I think that if it had started that way and agreed upon, it would be all right. But that's not how it started. So point lost for sure. Yeah, it gets on my nerves when they talk about being friendly. Yeah, Prime said it wasn't 4:30 YNW's birthday. I think it was May 1st. Wasn't it yesterday was his birthday? I don't remember. But yeah, his birthday was either 4:30 or yesterday. Casper Clark said me and the homie would battle knowing it's all in good love and fun, but this is definitely not that. Nope. Gloves are off. That Chubbs line was crazy. So what are we up to? 13 now? Classic. Yep. So that's 13 with the ab statement. V12. It's a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Hey, Top Dog. Who do they think they're playing with? Extortion, my new name. To jump off the plane. I'm allergic to the lame-ish. Only you like beefing. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag either. I don't give a F about who you hang with. Nah. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted a feature request. You know we got some ish to address. That's another shot. I'm back. Oh, Casper Clark said when we start taking calls. Yeah, y'all can call in now. So if y'all want to call in, go ahead and call in because we're good. I'm just going through the lyrics real quick. Let me see if anybody called in. Nobody called in yet. Oh, we got Casper Clark in here. Casper Clark's in the building. Let me see. Yeah, Casper Clark, are you ready? Let me see if you can hear me.
Ready, man. How you doing?
Oh, okay, there he is. Casper Clark is in here. I gotta keep track because we're up to 14 shots right now. All right, Casper Clark, what are your thoughts, man?
I gotta shut this YouTube.
Oh yeah, there's a delay.
There we go. I shut the YouTube. Should stop that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Looks like we got Jakey G in here too.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts?
Well, when it comes to the Kendrick beef and all that, I don't really have too many thoughts on it. Really, when it comes to the drama, I kind of exit my way back. But I do like Kendrick's lyrics. I think lyrically he's got them.
Yep.
But really, I stay out of it too much. But I have been watching and listening and liking to see the feedback in the chat.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Casper Clark. So if you had to pick, I think you mentioned it in the chat. Who do you have winning this last round?
I'd say Kendrick.
Okay, there it is.
Has got him. He's fucking shots at him left and right, man.
Yeah, the lyricism and the way he released this track, I think was definitely gave him some more points on that one. So yeah, I'm still torn on it. It's hard for me to say. I got to go through these lyrics one more time, but I could see how you could say Kendrick for sure.
I think that the friendly fire comment is a little crazy, but you know, he's got to add it in there because hip hop's not really the same as it was with, you know, beefing the same. I guess it's a little more friendly than it used to be. So I guess we're evolving to that. You got to stick with the times and go with what goes.
Yeah. And I think for me, it was weird that Kendrick would say that, especially considering him crowning himself as the Kobe of hip hop. Like Kobe would have never said anything similar to that. It's like, I'm gonna win and take you down any way possible. So I don't know.
Yeah, he was just definitely crushing. That's it.
Yep. All right. Shout out to Casper Clark. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Hey, man. You guys take care. Love you guys.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
All right. We got Jakey G in here. Jakey G, what are you thinking, man?
Yo, ClassE, am I on? Am I live?
Yeah, you're on. Can you hear me okay?
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Can you hear me?
Yep. You're good.
Okay, I think Kendrick's winning this shit, man.
All right, talk about it.
Well, I mean, lyrically he's better. His flow is better. I don't know. No one thought he was even gonna respond. Everyone thought it was done. All of a sudden, he comes out with a banger and a diss at the same time. I think Kendrick's up on Drake right now.
All right, what do you have a favorite line in either
In
one
the
of the
diss
tracks?
track?
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta think about that. Hold up.
No pressure.
Yeah, no. Oh, when he mentioned Chubbs, when Kendrick mentioned Chubbs, he said he might crash chat or something.
Yeah.
And that was fire. Kendrick, I think Kendrick's winning this whole thing.
All right, Jakey G in there. That's 2 for Kendrick. Appreciate you, man.
That's it. You can play my song at the end?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
All right, bet.
All right, peace. Peace. All right, so that's two for Kendrick. And it looks like that's what most of the community is saying. They think Kendrick won. Amber said I wish Amber were in here. She said I'm flip-flopping. I've said since it first dropped that I was torn and I wasn't sure. So Amber, you gotta call in or something. She never told me how she thought I was flip-flopping, because I'm definitely up for the debate. All right, let's keep it moving. So we were at 14 shots, I think. I'm allergic. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we were. Surprised you wanted a feature request. You know that we got some stuff to address. Yep. I even hate when you say the word ninja, but that's just me, I guess. Some stuff is just cringeworthy. It ain't got to be that deep, I guess. Okay, that's not a shot, but it is funny. Casper Clark said, my bad about the dogs. I'm not worried about it, man. And then here's another one. I hate this, man. Oh, she said, I think Amber was talking about Baddie Drake. Was she? I don't know. I got to go back and see what she said. I wish she would have clarified. She said, man, you flip-flop back and forth more than most females. Pick one already and stick with it. And Teddy says, I think she was talking about Baddie Drake, ClassE. I don't know what she's talking about. Mixed Love, she dropped a super chat. She said Dissy Beats. Oh man, I'm over here trying. Let me see. Oh, we're still taking calls. So if y'all want to call in and let me know your thoughts. And shout out to Mixed Love for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let me see. Yeah, I hate when you say ninja. This is the part that annoys me. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. We don't need this. Leave this out of here. This line stands on its own. I would just take this and delete it. Nobody cares about that. Kendrick, stop. You're not the bigger guy. Just do what you got to do, man. Joe Budden was talking about eat the plate. This is two big negatives to me in this track. And I'm not going to harp on it because there's so many other great things about it, but I still love when you see success. Like he still wants to be friends after this, which is weird. And then earlier he said, no, we can go personal, but I'd rather be friendly. Gets on my nerves, man. Let's see. Still love when you see success. Keep making me dance, waving my hands, and it won't be no threat. Okay. He said, keep it chill and I'll take it easy. That's not a shot. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. That's 15 shots. Matter of fact, I ain't bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. This is Kendrick talking to Kendrick. A little back and forth there. When I see you stand by Rexy said, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Should that count as 2 shots of 17? Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. Nah. You were signed to a ninja that signed to a ninja that said he was signed to a ninja. Try cease and desist on the Like That record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Another shot. 16. Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Oh man. Why would I call around trying to get dirt? Okay. Y'all think my life is rap. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Oof, that's definitely a shot. Dang, 16. Waking him up, you don't know nothing about that. Let him pray. Okay, he just goes talking about there. So that's all one. We'll take that as one shot. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack ninjas that right with you. 17. Jeez. Yeah, bring him out too. I'll clean him out too. Tell Bean that they better stay right with you. 18. Am I battling Ghost Star AI? Ninja feel like Joel Osteen. This line, this is another one of my favorite lines too. Funny, he was in a film called AI, and my sixth sense telling me to off him. That's 21 shots. Blick Ninja all in their coffins. Yeah, OV Ho Ninjas is tell them run to America. They imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violent shot. That's 22. What I learned is ninjas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a ninja off one at a time with it. We can be on the 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. This whole line was a shot. That's hilarious too. All right, that's another shot. I don't think there's too much clarity into the Ho King. Actually, let me go back and see. Kendrick continues his Toronto accent parody. New Ho King is a classic late night Toronto Chinese food destination. Kendrick is global and safe anywhere in the world, even in Drake's hometown, the Chinese food restaurant. He can flex his flaming gun. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Now we're good there. So that's 22 shots. Oh, here we go. Don't speak on the family. Tell me you're cheesing. Tell me you're cheesing, fam. We can do this now on the camera, Crody. Yeah, that's another shot. 23. Hey, all right. I don't trust them. I wave one finger and thump y'all ninjas like, field goal, punt y'all ninjas, and punk y'all ninjas. Nobody ever took my food. Whoever that's ever messing with him, F you, F the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst. That's something you don't want to do. All right, what are y'all saying in the chat? I've got 22 shots. Teddy said, we know Drake has a nuke and Kendrick still has his nuke. I'm loving this for hip hop. Me too, man. It's a great time to be a content creator. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving every second of it. And as a hip hop fan as well, it's great to see these two going back and forth. Two of the greats, undisputed greats, going back and forth. Prime says, ClassE Beats, that place was just on the news for having a boost in business since the disc release. Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations to, what is it, New Ho King? How do you say it? Yeah, shout out to them. Everybody's going to check it out. Oh, shout out to Mix Love, man. Look at him. She said, y'all give my dog Cole his flowers. He been killing these beats and won the verses last night. Let's go. Look at Mix Love showing love. I appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to Hollywood Co. He is in the tournament, so y'all make sure you check him out. And congratulations. I'm going to leave that one up there. All right, so we've got 22 shots. 22 shots from Kendrick, in my opinion. Now, push-ups is going to be tough because Drake addresses a lot of stuff in here, but we're going to go through it. Clearly, Kendrick being the elite lyricist he is, I think he's going to have Drake beat when it comes to shots fired, but let's check it. I can never be your number one fan. Your number one, I had to put it, your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. I don't think he's not talking about Kendrick here. He's talking about Future. You blank can't get booked outside of America for Nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. And see, this is the issue that I have with going back and forth with the bars because Drake is addressing so much. But he chose this route, so we're not gonna give him a pass. We gotta go bar for bar, Drake. This is what you chose. You won't ever take no chain off of us. How the F you big stepping with the size 7 men's on. Are we counting that one? We'll give him a shot for that one. Drake needs all the shots he can get at this point. This the bark with the bite, Ninja. What's up? I know my picture on the wall when you cook up. Oh, when y'all cook up. Is that, I don't know if that's directly at Kendrick. Prime said Drake did address like 5 different people. It's 8 different people. So we're not going to give him a pass on that though. This is the route he chose, which is understandable. He chose to kill a bunch of birds with one stone. But when it comes to bars directed at Kendrick, I mean, I don't know if he makes it through this one. Here we go. Where we at? I can never be a number one fan. Here we go. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't ever take a chain off us. Okay, big stepping with the size 7 men's on. That we'll give him his first shot there. Kendrick. Bark with a bite. I know my picture's on the wall when you cook up. Y'all want to give him a shot for that? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. We'll give him a shot for that one. Extortion, baby, whole career, you've been shook up. Cause Top told you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups, huh? All right, we'll give him a couple shots for that. So he's at 3 right now. Mr. Tesla says no. All right, pull your contract because we got to see the splits. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's 5. You better do that MF's show inside of the biddy. Maroon 5 need a verse. You better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. We'll give him 1 shot for that. That's 6. Top say drop. You better drop and give him 50. This is kind of a repeat of the other shot though, so we're not gonna count that again. Pip squeak pipe down. You ain't no big 3. SZA got you wiped down. Dang. SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now. All right, so we'll give them 1 for, we'll combine Pip Squeak Pipe Down and the SZA, Travis, and Savage line into 1. All right, so that's 7 shots. Drake made the mistake of Jigga made when he did Takeover. You need the whole song for the real opponent. And Imperial Stats, this is why I'm so torn, and this is why I'm having the trouble giving around to either one, just because Drake addressed so much in 1 track and continued to stay focused on the main thing, and Kendrick took the whole track. I don't know. I don't know. We're at 7 shots. Here we go. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. That was a dope line. And you're going to feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just have to talk. Just to have this talk with your, I had to hike down. Nah, we're not counting that. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the F is this? A 20v1 ninja. What's a prince to a king? He a son ninja. We're going to combine those into 2. I mean, yeah, we'll get 2 shots for that. Because he addressed both issues there. So that's, what are we at now? 10, 11 shots? We'll say 11. Get more love in the city that you from. Oh, man. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, ninja. That shots at Metro. But get more love in the city that you from. That's, I mean, that's a pretty big allegation. So should we count that one? We'll give him a 12 for that one. Yeah, I'm the 6th god. I'm the front runner. Young Ninja's manager was Chubb's little blunt runner. It's another shot. Yeah, Prime said that's cap. I might be with you. We'll take away a point, but we'll give him. No, we're not going to give him a point for the Chubbs line. Claim the 6 and you boys still, and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing able bread, out here tricking. Ish we do for the bitches, we doing for the ninjas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked. Shots at Future. Spend it like you trying to F, boy, you tripping. Drizzy Chippendale probably got your Chanel. This again, shots at Metro and Future. I think that's left to be determined, but we're focusing on Kendrick. Chippendale, yeah, we knew that about Pluto. It's a bar. Drake compares himself to Chippendale, but yeah, he's talking about buying chicks Chanel. I think that's Future. Let's see. Chippendale. I just got them done, boy. Don't make me have to chip a nail. I want to take away a point from that, but we'll leave him at 13. Is it 13 or 12? Y'all gotta help me. Yeah, Imperial Stats take away points for chip and nail. No, if I'm not taking away points for keeping it friendly and not taking it personal, we're not gonna take away points for chip and nail, even though I want to. Trust me. Trust me, touch me. Easy D said he's calling in. All right, I'll try and get you in here. I just gotta, yeah, this is wild. Rolling Loud stage, y'all were turned. That was sick as hell. It's probably changed if your BM start to kiss and tell. 14 shots. Hugs and kisses, man. Don't tell me about no swishes. I'll be rocking every chain I own next visit. I'll be with some bodyguards like Whitney. 14, 15 shots. Top say drop. You're a little midget. That's better. I didn't keep calling him short, man. That's messed up. All right, so Drake, he's actually doing pretty good here. When we're talking bar for bar, he's at 14. I think we had Kendrick at 22. We still got a whole nother verse to go. We'll see if it picks up or if it goes more towards the commercial side of things. Stop calling that man short, Drake. God dang. Mix Love with another super chat. She's going crazy, man. Mix Love is sponsor of today's show. Big shout out to Co. And Mama Mix is still ClassE's biggest fan. Shout out to Marcy. Ooh wee. We love Marcy over here. What else? Prime says that was Travis though. I mean, I think it was towards Travis, the kiss and tell, the bodyguard line though. He said, I think that, well, it applies to both though. It applies to both. Let's see. Imperial Stat said all those quote on shots ain't mathin'. You don't think so? All right, well, I don't want to go back and forth because Imperial, you're showing your bias because you didn't have any issues when we were going through the Kendrick verse. All right, so just relax. I'm trying to keep it fair, so let's not get into the back and forth about shots. All right, he's at 14. At 14 right now. Oh yeah. I was talking about the rolling loud, the bodyguard line. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he's jumping in. This ninja's turning 50. Shout out to Rick Ross. Every song that I made on the chart you got from Drizzy. Spent that little check you got and stay up out my business. Ninja, shout out to the Hooper that be busting out the gritty. Shout out to John Morant. We know why you mad, Ninja. I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter ish is for the bitches. This for all the top dogs. Drop and give me 50. Drop. This, I love how he changes the line every time. I'm not going to give him points for that. And that effing song y'all did to start, I have trouble reading this because I'm trying to censor it because it's the morning show. That effing song y'all did, that effing song y'all got did not start the beef with us. This ish been brewing in a pot. Now it's heating up. I don't care what Cole think. That dot ish was weak as F. Champagne tripping. He is not effing easing up. Ninja calling Top to see if Top want to piece it up. Top want to piece it up. Top want to piece it up. Nah. Now you on your own when you speaking up. Not really a shot. I'm not taking that. You done roll deep on this. It's not effing deep enough.
Hey, yo.
Begging Kai Sanat, boy. You not effing beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out here. You not effing creeping up. This is gonna age bad. This is not gonna age well because Kendrick, as y'all heard, he just did 9.2 million streams the first day of his Euphoria release. So, Drake, this is not going to age well just because you didn't release push-ups the right way. So, we're not going to take points for that. You're still at 14. Money-wise, I'm out of here. You're not effing sneaking up. Nah. Cornball, your show money, merch money feed to us. I'm gonna let you ninjas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. This ain't everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. Drop and give me 50. All you effing ninjas teaming up. All right, that's it. So we've got Kendrick 22, Drake at 14. When it comes to bars, when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to shots, clearly Kendrick has the lead in this one. But again, not to discount Kendrick at all, because Kendrick is clearly superior as a lyricist. The reason I'm struggling between giving round one to Kendrick is just because Drake had so much that he covered in this song. Which I don't know. Do y'all think it was a mistake? I think it had to be done because Metro and Future were on the track. So it's just the upper hand that Kendrick's going to have going forward. He gets to focus his full energy on Drake because he's made so many enemies, got a lot of enemies. Yeah, he's going to be using a lot of energy to keep up with everyone. All right, let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. And then it looks like we have a couple more people that called in. Mama Marcy is up in here. Oh, Lord. Shout out to Marcy. Good to see you in here. Appreciate you stopping by. Mr. Tesla said, nah, bro, take that point away. I say that being on Drake's side. Chip a nail. Go home, Drake. Yeah, we don't rock with that line. I'm with y'all on that one. Prime says, whoa, Drake made a song called I Got Enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Yeah. Let me see what else y'all are saying in here. Shout out to Marcy in the building. All right. It looks like we had a couple more people that called in. Easy D is up in here, but he is muted. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring him up. Yo, Easy D, what's up, youngin?
What's up?
There he is. The young man is in the building. All right. You're going to be the voice. You're going to be the voice of Gen Z. Well, I don't think you're not even Gen Z. You're younger than that. But anyway, what's your thoughts, man?
Well, I was on Drake's side because like the amount of he put 14 shots, but like Kendrick got 22.
Yep. And that's just my opinion. Some people might say it's more. Yeah. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah. But I've been on Kendrick's side because I've been a Kendrick fan since 2022.
Dope, man. Dope. Well, what do you think about when it comes to Kendrick albums? Do you have a favorite Kendrick album? Or what got you?
Yeah,
what made you a fan?
I like Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So are you saying, Easy D, are you saying that Kendrick won this round then between him and Drake?
I think so.
Wow. All right, that's 3. So far, we've got 3-0. Kendrick is up, man. Give it up for Kendrick. Yeah, Drake is out there.
I think he's winning so far.
All right.
Sure.
All right, last question, and I'm gonna let you go. Do you have a favorite line from Euphoria?
The one I liked was the one where he's like, "Let me explain it." 8 bars, and then 8 bars later, he said, "If not, I'm gonna be YNW Melly."
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
That was a good one too. All right, Easy D, the youngins in the building, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Keep working, man.
All right.
All right, peace, man.
Oh, and I gotta peace.
All right, I thought he was gonna say something else, but he gone. All right, cool. Let me see. I think I got everybody who wanted to call in. Yeah, we should be good to go there. I know we went pretty long covering this topic, but it was dope. And I want to thank, who was it that made the suggestion? I think it was, let me give him his credit. Shout out to Teddy Steppa. Thank you for making the suggestion to go through the lyrics. It's a great idea. I have fun with that one. Shout out to Mixed Love for sponsoring today's show. I wonder if she sent in some music, because we're going to play her and we're going to play a couple other artists on the outro. She did send one in. She sent in a song with Hollywood Co. So we'll play her on the outro, and we'll play the other one I said we were going to get from Jakey G. All right. So y'all stay locked in. Thank y'all again for tapping in with the show. We will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will definitely review some more music tomorrow, because I don't think anything's going to break like crazy. But I do have some news I want to address tomorrow about TikTok. It's looking like UMG reversed their thoughts on keeping their music on TikTok. Obviously, it has something to do with Joe Biden signing anyway, we'll get into it tomorrow. But TikTok's going to be sold. UMG's back on board. We'll talk about it tomorrow, review some music. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Mixed Love for sponsoring today's show. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Keep growing, keep pushing, keep it classy. Be gone. Peace.
Since I met you, your presence been a blessing. Slow down on the weed, girl, you relieving my stresses. Touchdown in my city, you a long way from Texas. Before I get this ring, gotta ask you this question. Baby girl, is you down to ride? Will you shoot for me while I drive? Hanging out the window with that 45. They gon' bury us together when we die. I'm talking my body on your body. If it ain't you, I don't want nobody. These bitches ain't you, cause you ain't no thotty. Let's get straight to it, baby, no more talking. I heard enough.
The Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, the Tesla sitting pretty. She's all white, the owls call her Brittany. Whipping through the city, a bad bitch and kitty. She just down to ride, we don't pick no sides. This is do or die, please don't ask us why. We just love our ride. Damn, man, my door's committed suicide. Up on my ride, everybody knows I pull up in American Pride. Engine down the rumble, I won't never fumble. On my bag, man, the rep just threw a flag. When he saw my tags, it don't matter, cause I'm pulling in another whip. Coming by the mothership, coming in a spaceship. I bought it on some crypto shit. Everybody knows I'm with the Sheba gang. I do my thing, pull up in a new range. Man, I feel no pain when I push all my gears. They just love it when I come through. Cheers, man, I drink some beers. Never when I whip though, that would make me stupid, yo. I just love to get behind the wheel and I think it goes so fast, man, I love it, I won't crash. The Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, the Tesla sitting pretty. She's all white, the owls call her Brittany. Whipping through the city, a bad bitch and kitty. She just down to ride, we don't pick no sides. This is do or die, please don't ask me why. We just love our rides, we just love to slide up in the ride.
Slide up in the ride, yeah, we getting higher. Yeah, you know we getting flyer. Yeah, you know you wanna try us like they hope. No, you don't. You don't want this smoke. You don't want this cancer. Like Eminem, I'm the motherfucking answer. Yeah, you know I gotta dance your bitch up on my dick. Wish up on a kid to fall. Yeah, you know know I had to fucking ball. Yeah, I grew up before I crawl. Yeah, you know what's good. Yeah, I took her to the mall. All she wanna do is shop. Yeah, she shopped till she dropped. Yeah, I got the fucking Glock. This is off the top. Yeah, I got the fucking Glock. I don't have to talk, cause the Glock talks for me. 4 G's in the blunt. Every time we rollin', we stoned it. And another mind's freeze down like it's a crime. Yeah, it's going down in the lime. Yeah, you know it's him. Yeah, I'm with my slime. I don't give a fuck, cause you know I'm gon' ride. Yeah, I'm gon' shine. I said I'm gon' ride. Bitch, I'm gon' shine. Bitch, I'm gon' shine. Bitch, she gon' ride.
The Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. The Tesla sitting pretty. She's all white. The hours call her Britney. Whipping through the city. A bad bitch and Gilly. She just down the ride. We don't pick no sides. This is do or die. Please don't ask me why. We just love our rides. We just love to slide up in the ride. The Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. The Tesla sitting pretty. She's all white. The hours call her Britney. Whipping through the city. A bad bitch and Gilly. She just down the ride. We don't pick no sides. This is do or die. Please don't ask me why. We just love our rides. We just love to slide up in the ride.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Sit back down, sit back down. Don't try to stand up, stand up, stand up to who? Me? Sit back down, motherfucker. Who you think you talking to? Look at me, look at you. You the one that was sitting there anyway. Did I need a new kind of attitude? Cause if you stand up to me again, you gotta sit back down real quick. Step up.
Yeah, stepping on these beats with my cowboy boots. Stepper, come on in with some brand new roots. Winning on a game, don't be mad and never lose. Stepping, hitting hard, always gonna leave a bruise. Send them on a cruise, got them down with kangaroos. SMT go hard, we the best of all the crews. Haters go out dissing, no surprise, I seen the news. Pull up on my block, what you really tryna do? There's a difference between the three of you. All of y'all with option just to be my number 2. Spreading all these rumors just to find out they ain't true. Saying you ain't love me, I ain't tripping, I already knew. I got my ups and downs, we load them up with rounds. She said she like that sound, when I get down, we down. She said she lost and found, I sent her back around. She said she like it when I hit the pop, 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 pop.
Damn, motherfucker. Who you think you talking to? Look at me, look at you. You the one that was sitting there anyway. Did I need a new kind of attitude? Cause if you stand up to me again, you gotta sit back down real quick. Uh-oh. To really stand up to me, better have your ass too. Really solid legs. Walk around me on eggshells, cause you trying to talk to me. You walking around me on peg legs. I got JPEGs with more strength, with more rhymes. I store up favors all of the time, just for all of you cloud chasers. Ones don't even know what I'm about and come to a gunfight holding a damn taser. My shit will easily phase ya. Why? I know there ain't no kind of reason out here to race you, to face you, replace you, fucking embrace you. Not worth my face time too. What you really think? This was Nickelodeon? We just gonna slime you? We more mental corroded than that, you knew. But we staying so locked and loaded all the time.